I don't know how the editing process of this is gonna go. I'm just gonna give future me a shit ton of stuff to work with, and he can figure it out. The interesting challenge of all of this is going to be trying to find a place that I can put my phone, that the lighting is good. This seems quite well. Um, and my battery is dying. Oh. Trying to find a place where I can put my phone and without a tripod. I guess you're just gonna get a whole bunch of really weird homemade things, but the idea of having somebody follow me around with a camera, one, I don't know that I'm that self-important. I don't know if I can tell somebody else that I'm doing this until it just comes out and everyone just gets to watch the final project. I'm not very good at continuing to do ideas that I've told people about. Right? So I'm gonna keep this one a secret and then just be like, oh hey, I've been doing this for as long as I can. My phone's gonna die, so you're probably not gonna get much more of me until it's charged again. I'll try to keep up with what I've done since then. This morning, as soon as I woke up, I tried to tell myself, hey, you're sick, like, take it easy. And my other brain said, you've taken it easy for the last 3 days. Like, get up and fucking do something. So what I'm doing right now is I'm cutting oranges because my brain thought Sam and I are not going to eat that many oranges, and I'm really sick, so I need some orange juice, or to at least eat an orange. And then I thought that I should just use them to make orange juice. And I kind of, while I was cutting them, I definitely felt like that app, Ninja Warrior, Fruit Ninja. Ugh. You're really just breaking all of these, like, tiny little sacks of fluid that was in this orange. And they have all these tiny sacks of fluid because they are going to feed their little babies with glucose, but for some reason none of these have seeds in them, which is weird. It's as if we designed them to be sterile. Did you hear what happened to the orange? I squeezed it to a pulp. So, why is it that way we're in a culture where, or just a time period of communal thinking, where I get sick and I drink the vitamin C that I needed before I got sick? What is this? Is this a pill mentality? Is this I'm sick, so let's finally get the thing that my body had needed to become well again? Is that part of the faith cycle that I'm always trapped in, where I know what I should be doing and I do it when I'm desperate? I get things done when I'm desperate. People pray when they're in need, but when things are good, when things are fine, I mean pizza. I'm having like a panic attack, I guess. I was writing and it was going really well, but I mean, I haven't been filming all day because my phone was dead, so I had to charge it. Now I'm having like my right here, like it hurts, and because I have so much to do, and I don't want to do any of the things I'm doing. Like nothing that I do, nothing that I have to do, nothing that's like expected of me. I don't even know where to look. Is I don't want to do it. I don't want to be this person sometimes. I think the biggest, I guess, like if you boil it down, it's definitely the how am I making money? How am I supporting myself? I don't know how to optimize the money making process in order to progress in the future, like to progress and have things, and to have, not things, but like stability, to have a foundation, like where I am, I own it, and that can't be taken away from me. There's no such thing on how to do that unless you continue to fucking make money and do stuff, and I don't want to do that stuff. Like it'd be great to find what I'm really interested in, and then find a way to like make money and support myself doing that. But as soon as I was making money and I had to do it, it wouldn't be something that I wanted to do anymore. So how am I supposed to find something that I want? How am I supposed to be so limited? How am I supposed to have one job? I mean, like right now I do cleanings. I clean houses for a couple people. It wouldn't be that hard to have a business that was a cleaning business, and I think that if we do move somewhere where I'm not here in Rochester, that would be my plan. But I don't know if we're moving. So I clean and I do security jobs sometimes with a friend of mine, because they're very, can you work this day? And I'm like, yes. And so that's not very like tied down, that I can say no if I want to. I work as a bartender, and in that instance, like I can walk in the back room and write my name on the schedule, and I don't have to work the next week. Like I can take off any day that I want to. And so that has really made it so that it stays enjoyable for me, but then there's the added stress of actually bartending. Like, I don't think it's very stressful until the DJ turns the music up too loud and I can't hear the person that's talking to me and trying to tell me what kind of drinks they want. And if I'm trying to figure out what kind of drinks they asked me to make, then I can't remember each of the drinks they asked me. So if I have one drink that they told me and I have to break that memory in order to focus on what they're saying next. And so if they say blah 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 blah, and then they say a shot of Patron, the only thing that I'm going to remember is a shot of Patron, because it's the last thing that I heard, so it's the last thing I have the memory of. So now I have to be this bartender that doesn't seem like they know what they're doing, and they're just like, what did you want again? What was the next one? Blah blah. And then I don't know why I feel bad about how much the drinks are. Like, that's how much drinks are all the time, always, everywhere you go. Like, we don't have like bad prices where I work. I'm just like, I'm stressing out, and I know that part of it is because I don't like where I'm living. I don't like the situation that I'm living in. I don't like not how many jobs I have. I know I have businesses that I've created, and I allowed like toxicity from Facebook like stuff and like comments and things like that to make it so that I don't do them. Like, I can't sit down and do what I want to do with these businesses because I'm allowing people from the internet to tell me that I'm wrong. So then I'm like, am I just lazy?
What do you think?
I don't think so, because I have a lot of ideas. But do ideas like make you not lazy?
What? Okay, how do you find laziness?
Like the lack of desire to do anything, right?
So
But I don't have a lack of desire to do anything, so I guess it can't be laziness.
you are considered lazy to society because things you like to do aren't physical.
Right.
I think that's where you get pissed off.
Right. So I'm constantly trying to turn my joys into massive amounts of money so that I can, profit off of them. And I think that's why I do the cleaning business, at least.
I mean, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how you would ever get really rich with coin collecting.
Unless you find a super rare coin.
Yeah. But the chances of me just finding a super rare coin are pretty slim.
But so like you associate this like I have to make money off of this because you're an adult and you feel this pressure and you're like, if I'm putting this much time towards something, it should be making me money.
Yeah.
So let me try to combine two.
Yeah.
And then you end up hating that.
Right. It's really true because like I made those like wire trees without the thought of money, and I thought they came out really well for the things that I've done already. And versus this, like I've never really done a 3-dimensional like cool thing like this, and the process was really fun. And so like, but then I immediately thought like, oh, I could make a bunch of these and put these on Etsy and like sell them.
Well, I was just about to say, it's funny you bring it up because my first thing that when you showed me that, I was like, you should sell those.
Right.
Why?
I don't know. Because then it turns something that I liked to do into a monetary value.
Yeah, that's so stupid. Like, oh my god, you're really good at that. You should keep doing it.
Right.
That
You should. You're really good at it. You should, like, mass produce it.
You're really good at that. You should make money off of it. That's
Right.
so sad.
Right.
Or like, in school, you're taught if you're good at this, you should go into a profession.
Mm-hmm.